as they square off against second-year man Sam Darnold and the new look.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus.
What are you doing now?
The Hackensack River, and you'll arrive as we have at MetLife.
Hold on, I can't hear you because of the fucking. Oh, what?
Matchup that should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the New York Jets. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Dolphins. I'm about to lose to them too, probably.
He will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
My luck.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but...
Wow. I even watched him.
Picked off by Rashad Jones. And he will score.
Yep, this is about to be an L.
It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
No, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Damn, the Chargers are 7-4.
This is taken at his 4.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thing.
Did Brian lose again?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's able to get out to the 30.
How'd you lose again?
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Yeah, it says you're 10-2.
Get a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
No, you were like 9-1
stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
earlier.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside
Oh.
20. Big yardage that time for the
Bro.
Jets. 53 yards.
Anderson's a fucking god. He just fucking mossed somebody.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw, Darnold. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown.
The Jets are low-key cold.
With touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down.
But I want to show you that, damn, I can't see that.
And we are tied at 7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was with a Jet touchdown.
That's stupid.
So all even at 7 now.
You said, what are you playing? You said you're playing Madden? Huh?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
After this game, that's what I'm getting on.
This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
position on him, and he pulls it in.
I didn't know Hearns went to the Dolphins.
Press coverage on the outside, and for
Hearns.
defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the
From
risk,
the Jags.
can you reward yourself by keeping him on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the
Alex
snap out.
Hearns.
Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And throw right side complete to Parker. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I don't know.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Hold on,
That
let
was
me
a good
see.
start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Allen Hearns. And he's from the Cowboys. Never mind. No, Jacksonville, yeah.
So difficult. Anyone playing a linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he understands the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and over.
I always thought it was Alex for some odd fucking reason.
Saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And he hits Drake. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
What'd you do, move it to all Madden?
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about it.
Now Drake loses the
Damn.
football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they've got
Why can I barely hear you? Are you whispering?
No. I'm not even talking.
I'm hearing shit then.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I wasn't even talking for
7 yards there and a first down.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
You said what?
Practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Copeland able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should
I don't do cocaine, I do heroin. Watch out.
For you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Now Drake. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Defense. What?
At least once.
So they jumped on the left side of the
Man,
line.
you sound just like Wayne.
You're at the end spot. You are like in the starting blocks.
Look at a badass influence. Do cocaine. Do
And he
it.
jumped a
Do it.
little bit too early.
Are you currently on cocaine, sir? No, but just do it.
The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on 3rd and goal. Here's a run with the launch. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big play
said, I'll stick to drinking. I'm fine.
Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
I'll stick to eating food. That's my drug of choice.
You break chestnuts?
I think
I'm not
you.
sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
We remind you that coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football. Seems like we've seen the Seahawks quite a bit in prime time the last few
You said
weeks,
what?
and we're gonna get tonight as they
I
head
said,
down to
man, you
LA
need to
to
get a new
take on
mic.
the Rams, and then
No, my
tomorrow
mic's all the way up. I think it's. I don't know why I can barely hear you. Hold on one second. Say that again.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I turned from all audio to just.
This is Bell. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
Is that what you said?
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step
If I
aside.
had a pick, if I have to pick,
And they'll try the air now with Darnold.
When you said I need to stick to what?
Out left to Anderson. 16 yards, a first down. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively.
You're right.
You figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run,
my drug of choice
and
is
that'll make it 2nd and 6.
My drug of choice is working out. How about that?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28.
I'm sitting here thinking,
And this offense can get their tight ends involved.
it eventually came down to him arguing with me about him being able to stop my shots. And he's like, I fought you before and you took me down and beat my ass. But if you fought again, you wouldn't be able to do that easy. Because you taught me that. I'm like, are you serious? Like, why would I teach you like everything I know? That's stupid. Like,
that's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And
like,
tell you what, a few more plays like
I might
that,
not be able to stop all your shots or stop you from taking me down, but I can at least hold you off. I'm like, dude, no, you couldn't even hold me off the first time. You're not going to be able to hold me off the second time. And Aaron's not going to be here to save you if we end up doing that. Do you not realize that's the only reason why you got up that night? And he was just like, it'll be different. I swear to God it would. And I'm like, dude, no, it would not. It'd be the same result if it went to the ground.
You should just ask him, why does it even matter? Why do you think?
I mean, because he thinks everything's a competition.
On 1st and
like,
10, Darnold.
We were,
he rifles one that's intercepted.
Rashad Jones.
Picked off by Rashad Jones.
It got to the conversation of, like, it was a stupid argument, but he,
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head
doing something
before
more
the
than
ball
somebody
goes in
else,
the
when
cup.
in reality,
This
really
looked like a
not.
slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it?
He's like, I did more than you today. I was like,
interception.
I don't give a
Come
fuck,
away
bro.
empty.
I'm still getting the same workout as if.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly
You gotta
a
feel
minute
like
to
he's
go
doing
before
more than
halftime.
everybody else, and that's not the case in most cases. Like, it don't make sense.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Oh,
Fitzpatrick.
come on.
And an incomplete
Like,
pass. That'll
like, we
stop
did
the clock
arms.
here with
We
just
did
under
arms.
a minute to play and half
I moved something different than them. And he was like,
after the
oh, I did
second
more
down
reps than y'all,
incompletion,
y'all.
they'll
I'm
come
getting
up
bigger
now
than
against
y'all.
a 3rd and
But
6.
you're not getting bigger than nobody.
Now
Like,
Fitzpatrick.
what are you talking
They're
about?
able to locate Wilson.
And he was just like, yeah, well, I did more.
He's got his first
cool,
catch
you
here
did more,
before
but
halftime, and it goes for a
if we have a
first
liftoff
down.
right now, you're probably not going to win any of those liftoffs.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a
Oh,
good
it's true.
player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and
Alright, I'm back.
That's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Like, I've been keeping him at a distance. I'm cool with him. I'm friends with him and stuff, but like...
Fitzpatrick on first down. Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well,
Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll make it third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Yeah, but, you know, and I'm like, no, I don't know, because I don't get personal over a game.
Real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And it's caught. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Darnold. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
I kind of know why he didn't try to
someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
If I'm picking him up, I'm telling his bitch ass he got to leave everything at home. Like, he's not
the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And just like
somebody calls the cops,
we head to half number 2.
Assault, battery.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
He can get charged with more of that. He get charged with him.
This is taken at his 4.
They don't know if he's got a HIV.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
That's why most people don't, like, they try to fight as fair as they can because they know if they spit at somebody,
on offense first
it's
here
assault.
In this third quarter.
They're down here, if they really wanted to, they can get you for assault.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk
with the intention
when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall,
he didn't bite me at all. When I
stay up with this
he didn't
team.
bite me at all.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
He could think that all he wants, but everybody around us knows that.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside.
I can see him thinking he's better than some of the football
No doubt about it,
players,
because he had visions of end zone in his mind. It's going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore.
But you don't have the confidence to
get
play
the
somebody
yardage,
fair that
and
don't
really
beat
help
you.
out your offense. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And his kick
I
here
started
is good.
that
Moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
for free every day.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit
trying to
very,
act like I'm
very
the third
manageable.
and
All
shit.
things considered, not a bad
all he
job
does
on the
is talk to
defensive
his
side.
day.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you got to check both sides happy with that exchange.
If I knew like it was gonna be like this, I would just start taking
one team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Like they said they're like they take fucking forever.
They'll start the drive with Dre. And he stopped immediately there.
You guys are buddy and shit.
Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because
he'll be like, calm down, son.
they're in now
He's like,
is a credit to their defense.
he's like, calm down, son. Daddy's talking.
Pressure
Like,
too
bro, don't even
much
fucking
as
go there.
down he goes.
That ain't even funny. Like, y'all see each other
Quentin
all fucking week.
Williams
I'm trying to
brings
get
him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Yeah, that's a pretty good one for the old average. 68 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
The day when he got to fight, the first time he got to fight, Chris Hall.
It's a big run that time by Bell.
I think I would have been cool.
43 yards on the ground.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Well, he
So the big play
told me
changes the
yesterday,
complexion of
like,
things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
said,
There goes a
he
deep
wasn't
ball,
fair.
end zone.
That's why he
And that'll wind
That's
up
why he didn't
incomplete.
get out of
Trying to give his man room to run
he
under
said he
it,
would
but
have
it's
tried to take it
second
to the ground.
down.
I'm like, that's part of the
They
fight.
showed me a long time
You go to the
ago the
ground.
difference between playing corner and
Part of the
safety
fight.
in the NFL. corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
After that day,
another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to it.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Bellamy.
You seen I told him it wasn't
touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller.
You've always done
that.
that.
And their speed, it's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
So the drive there, 5 plays, my knee there. No, he's seen the ball there. He didn't think he was actually going to try to full-on go for it.
The touchdown, it's
he knows you die. Like, even when we play street football, he knows you die. It's not.
This will be taken in at the 1.
It's not like he's just like, oh well, I see him there. I think
sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Marcus May with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well,
that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season.
You know me,
because here we are, season of giving, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
I would probably jump.
Darnold now to throw. Caught here by Bell.
Because
it'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Letting one go deep for a noon walk. They've got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense. Only reason I start talking to them again,
now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now it's Darnold. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And he's got a man complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Yeah,
but we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game.
He had already, we'd already set up basketball, but nobody was playing basketball. But he wanted to play basketball.
Sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it.
And I knew he was going to say no because he don't like playing with new people anyways. So I already knew he was going to say no. Because there's nobody at the park.
Ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
By extending him an offer.
Running game can really benefit your team right now.
You can't say that I didn't offer him to go if I end up going and playing basketball and he finds out about it. Which I don't care if he would have found out about it anyways. I'm just saying, like a common courtesy, that's what I do. Yeah, I just don't want to hear the bullshit.
He is out of bounds, but
I knew he was going to say no. That's what happened.
With that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game.
Thanks. Right on. I'm going to go play.
But we both know he was fighting.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
They miss a shot or something.
Or if they try to play serious or play.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with
Which, I mean,
more
none of
after
them do.
this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Other than that, and you know,
Victor only does it to try to be a big man, and he doesn't. He's not a big man. He's a fluffy big man.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Bell, of course, three-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you don't?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Two-score game here.
I was running the ball and everything.
It kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting out and trying to drain.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Henry Anderson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Ain't no sledge, man.
This one into the hands of the running back, Melange. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
I use him for certain maps.
Give him 8 on the play,
if I'm doing really
and that's
bad,
going to bring up the third down.
Whoever got more hours.
Well, obviously you're going to have more.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's got it to Hearns. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
So hold on, so that's defense?
By the Jets.
Yeah, there's a guy I've been using on the
Legion?
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that puts him in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drop.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. Good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And then I activated
nice pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but this is they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs.
If you ask Josh, so we played catch with
second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
And so we ran stretch, so we ran all shotgun. And it was just us 3 versus like 4 or 5 people. So
I expect someone to catch.
I don't know how I did not kill Jackal right off the bat. So Jackal snuck up on me. I seen him like flick and shot, missed. I don't know if it was a glitch or a bug or whatever, but somehow he ended up on my left. Shot him. Next thing you know, I get hit with a lion. Lion comes around the corner, shoot him. Amaro's coming around the corner to shoot her and kill all 3 at once. Ended up with a 4K with a shotgun. I'm thinking, bruh.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact. I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I don't know, I like Amaru's. I got a bunch of kills with Amaru's.
Right on the chalk of the 20.
I like her.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one, despite the heavy workload.
I literally like
both know. Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in the ball game.
That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Yeah,
the Jets will extend their lead. This is blocked. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And now we spotlight the Jets defense. And they forced the fumble last time. Now 4 turnovers.
The reason why they're doing that is because they don't want to have to
frenzy, hasn't it? I mean, almost like the Sharks.
Keep balancing the weapons.
Upon their prey.
They want to make it this entire game. Like you don't have to figure out a new weapon. You already know the weapon. You barely use the weapon.
That's how it works. Everyone
prepare for the
like,
weapon.
If I didn't get one, I'm doing something wrong.
Throwing again here. Fitzpatrick on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Parker, left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's about it. I can't really get the hang of it.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
I mean, if it comes down to like the final
here's a quick hitch round and the throw complete.
If you have it placed right.
Down, it looks like right at the 40.
If you're not able to put them down towards the end of the round.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And you get more TKs from fucking Goyo than you do actual enemy kills.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick, and he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
But I think they
Fitzpatrick.
Now, if you do it,
and the throw there going to be incomplete.
You know, for a while there, people
just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
I know. Remember?
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's complete to Drake. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew. Even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Bell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Pretty move. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Jets, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's unfortunately more of the same, as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for Charles Davis.
That's it. You tell me right now, where are those aliens? If you don't tell me, I will seduce you with all my space powers.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Sit back, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some Tesla shoes. Take care of the counter top, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay, death comes in 3s, wins come in 2s, cash comes in 1s. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop
I'm back, beautiful. Play some Rainbow now. I know you're done.
Yep. I'm getting on now, son. Are you gonna get that new